Welcome back to Just Podding Around. I'm your host, Reese Williams. Today, we're taking a look at Riot City Wrestling, Adelaide's own wrestling powerhouse, rumbling since January 2006. Whether you're a wrestling savage or a newbie curious about the hype, RCW's story is wild as a suplex off the roof. So slip into your seat, the adrenaline ride starts early. RCW was founded by brothers Chris and Matt Basso in early 2006 and quickly became the heartbeat of independent wrestling in South Australia. By 2010, they cracked into the Adelaide Fringe Festival, putting on their prestigious Strength Cup tournament and earning top 5 attraction status by the advertiser. They returned in 2011 and even brought a full-on Lucha Libre showcase in 2014. That crossover for community festivals with pro wrestling, pure genius marketing. As entertaining for grandma as it was the adrenaline junkies. RCW runs 3 major titles. The RCW Grand Championship, which is the headliner belt, the World Championship. The Emerald Crown, which is a prestigious and often tied to tournament glory. And the Tag Team Championship. Yes, chaos forever reigns here. At the landmark RCW 300 show on July 11th, 2025, Matt Hayter dethroned longtime rival Chris Basso in a hardcore show-closing clash to claim the grand title. Super Sigma captured the Emerald Crown in a 4-way match, and CBTM snatched tag gold from the Armstrongs. That night at the Big Shed Brewing was sold out. Every seat, every table, eyes glued and chairs deafening. Promoter Chris Basso later called it a celebration of this great culture, great fans and amazing talent. But RCW isn't just about shows. It's a talent factory in Kilkenny. The RCW Academy runs training sessions 4 times a week, focusing heavily on cardio, strength and ring craft. It's open to all wrestlers aged 15 plus with a drive to get better. This place has produced global names: Rhea Ripley, a WWE megastar, Zarya, formerly Delta, first ever Grand Champion and Tag Champion RCW, now in WWE NXT. Bronson Reed, Duke Hudson and more have cut their teeth right here. It's like the local indie wrestling version of Ascending School. RCW alumni are making waves worldwide. Let's break down 2025 so far. Reanimated 2025 season opener featured Basso vs Mickey Fortune, Brady vs Sabbath and tag team action with Benji Powers and more. Big Top Beatdown, he had the Kings of Rawn vs Old Guard, plus triple threat and singles battles for bragging rights at Adelaide Fringeland. The Super Clash 7, he had Nick Armstrong vs Cardi Trey, a King of the Fringe gauntlet match, and Party Power vs the Old Guard in a 6-man tag showdown. Then you had Trial by Stone, where you had Snacks challenging Chris Basso's grand title as his mimic persona. Emerald Crown saw Zack Sabbath vs Super Sigma and the colossal 4-way tag team match for the tag titles. Plus a heated Brady vs Hayter one-on-one bout. Then you had the Main Street Mayhem, Smash and Slam. Delivered big energy in front of a home crowd. Crowd-funded, chaotic and character-driven action. So, what's on the horizon? On October 2nd, 2025, they returned to the Academy of Main Street Mayhem. Mayhem Forever. A gritty local card with rising stars and future stars in focus. Then, on August 23rd, 2025, they blow into the Goodwood Community Centre with Heavy is the Crown. A new era kicks off with Matt Hayter reigning at the top. Super Sigma holding the Emerald Crown and CBTM as tag champs. This one's expected to sell out faster than RCW 300's success. Here's the deal. RCW isn't niche. It's community theatre on steroids. They serve for athleticism, story, comedy, nostalgia, and hardcore thrills, all wrapped in a DIY Aussie indie vibe. Fan reviews describe it as high-octane energy from start to finish, with an audience that matches the wrestlers blow for blow. Redditors rave RCW has an incredibly loyal fan base. Great place to meet your fellow wrestling lovers. It's inclusive, wild, and personal. Front row interaction is part of the package. This isn't hyperbole. It's how local wrestling builds real fans. If you're in Adelaide, grab a ticket. It's a no bullshit show supporting local athletes and creators. Plus, you just might spot the next WWE superstar getting yelled at by a pensioner. That wraps things up on Riot City Wrestling, Adelaide's own suplex factory with grit, guts, and community spirit. Whether you're already digging RCW or just getting curious, trust me, it's more than worth the hype. Until next time, this is Reese from Just Putting Around, dropping elbows and dropping the truth.